Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 30th January 2025. The Indian government has been closely monitoring the surge of DeepSeek's artificial intelligence model to the top of the App Store charts amid concerns regarding data safety and sovereignty of citizens, particularly since the company is based in China. On Wednesday, Chinese giant Alibaba announced the latest release of its own AI model, Qwen, and it said it exceeds the powers of the DeepSeek app. Indian officials said these are open source models that can run locally on devices, but their privacy policies state that data can be stored in servers in China, sparking concerns. The RBI has developed supervisory discomfort with some small finance banks due to high concentration risks and rising asset quality stress. These banks have been advised to explore mergers to mitigate these concerns. Small finance banks with significant exposure to the microfinance sector and certain geographic areas are particularly affected. Just 3 days before the union budget, the industry has urged Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman to extend export boosting scheme, remission of duties and taxes on export products for export-oriented units and special economic zones till September 30th, on par with exports from rest of the country. The Union Budget 2025-26 will be presented on February 1st. The US Federal Reserve has opted to pause interest rate cuts, keeping rates at 4.25% to 4.5%, citing somewhat elevated inflation. This cautious approach comes amidst President Trump's call for immediate rate reductions. Future policy changes will rely on incoming economic data and evolving conditions, ensuring a balanced approach to achieving inflation and employment goals. Microsoft-backed OpenAI's chief Sam Altman is planning to visit India next week, in what could be his first visit in 2 years at a time when the company faces legal challenges in the country. OpenAI has said India is its second largest market by number of users after the United States. OpenAI has faced several legal challenges in India. A lawsuit against it claiming breaches of copyright began last year after local news agency ANI challenged it in a New Delhi court. Book publishers and almost a dozen digital media outlets, including those owned by billionaires Mukesh Ambani and Gautam Adani, have also since joined the case. OpenAI has said it only uses publicly available data in a manner protected by fair use principles and has said Indian courts have no jurisdiction to hear the matter. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.